let me ask you guys a question. What do you think when I say the word healthcare? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Obamacare.
Money.
Diabetes.
Alright, alright. Those are some good answers, and we could go into a conversation of what we think when after class. Right now, I better get to the speech. So Chelsea was actually right, money. Yep. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about the rising cost of healthcare. Now, we all pay a healthcare bill, whether through taxes or whenever we go to the hospital just for a normal checkup. And did you guys know what healthcare actually means? This is from businessdictionary.com. Healthcare is the act of taking presentive or necessary medicine produces to improve a person's well-being. This is either through medicine like antibiotics, or this could be through a lot of methods such as surgery, and it just alternates a person's lifestyle to better fit how they could be healthy. So the battle to fix healthcare, it's been going on for a while. In fact, according to the University of North Texas Libraries, why healthcare is so expensive, this battle has been going on for almost a century. So that means that we're all still paying the bill, and we sometimes pay it with interest. So when we go to the hospital next time, we better remember we might be paying for healthcare, but it's going to be at a higher cost than we thought. Let's take a cancer patient, for example. Now, yearly, we all pay $39,891. That's mainly in increments of $2,000, or it could be in more depending on your healthcare plan. But let's just take a cancer patient. One chemotherapy, according to the University Library's EBSCO costs $2,000 or even more. So that's only for one chemotherapy. And how many chemotherapies do cancer patients go through depends on how serious their cancer is. So at the end of the day, they're paying almost more than what they bargained for. And plus, they have to pay it with interest. We can't forget interest on top of that. And there are a few ways to avoid the high cost of healthcare, but we're also going to be paying it at the end. The general rule of thumb is that the younger you are, the more healthcare benefits you're going to get. Let's take that into an example. Let's say we have a 50-year-old and a 20-year-old, 30 years apart. So the 50-year-old, he's not going to be that healthy, or he might be. He might still be walking around, running around, and working. But the 20-year-old, he's going to be more active. And that means that the 20-year-old's healthcare is going to be less expensive than the 50-year-old's healthcare, because the 50-year-old, he's going to have to visit the hospital sometime, and even the 20-year-old might if he's sick, but the 20-year-old is going to get better sooner. So healthcare is a rising issue today. Now, when I say increments, you guys can also pay it in $239 US dollars, and this is in Texas only. And the annual health insurance over a year is just $28.68, and that's $2,868. So at the end of the day, we're still paying that much whether we even go to the hospital or don't go to the hospital. Healthcare is a rising issue today, and we have a new president who came in, Donald Trump. I'm sure you guys all know. So I got to talk about this. How is healthcare going to change under what we may suppose it's called Trump care? So did you guys know that almost 22 million people are going to use healthcare? Now, I know you guys feel like I'm ranting on and on, but I'm going to say it again. Alright, so I've already said, I don't even know how many times, I'm just way too tired of it. Yeah. So I've already said people are going to use healthcare under what we call Trump care, but that's 22 million people. And that may sound good because I'm talking about the rising cost of healthcare, but let's take this into example. So let's say I get a call. Let's say it's during the speech. I get a call right now from my hospital, and the nurse says, sorry, your plan didn't work out with Trump care so well, and that means, yay, I'm not paying for healthcare anymore. The nurse says, no, wait, and guess what? I'm paying still $1,000 plus, what's the big I word I always said? Interest. $1,000 plus interest. I'm still paying that even though I'm not going to get healthcare from the hospital. They're just denying me from what I have. Thanks a lot. But guys, there's a way to stop this rising cost of healthcare. It could be done through a lot of means, but we gotta find a way to do this or we're gonna be in debt healthcare wise. Next thing we know, I won't even go into it. And we could find a way to stop healthcare today. We could all march by and say, we could all protest, we could do any of that, but we need a change. Thank you for listening.